It looked like Mr. Potato Head.
They said nobody gonna get a country bumpkin.
It was wild, bro.
That looked like Mr. Potato Head.
You gotta remember, out of all the kings of comedy, Bernie Mac got his. Remember, everybody had their solo show. Bernie got his last. Niggas didn't really think Bernie's was gonna take off. Steve got his first, then D.L. Hughley, then Cedric. No, him and Cedric was on. They joined together.
Steve shit.
Niggas wasn't really trying to fuck with Bernie for bro. And then he did his Bernie Mac show. It ended up being better than all their shows combined, bro.
And let's be clear, this is something that people may not know, but it is researchable.
Facts.
Some of this information isn't new.
It's real. Yeah, Steve and them been beefing for years.
Mark Curry, Mr. Cooper, as more people may know him, been going at Steve Harvey for stealing his jokes and stuff.
Yeah, we knew that wasn't his real hair. We knew that.
No, at first.
Not at first. Like, cool, years, once he got to 50, we like, bro, that's not your shit.
At first. Once
he got to 50, we knew that wasn't his.
We was giving him credit for the cleanest
shit. Was clean.
The sharpest hairline in the history.
Boy, that shit was a box.
Cut your finger touching that shit.
Boy, that shit was clean.
Nah,
once he got to 50 and it didn't move, all right, Steve.
All that to find out that the nigga just had the Dr. Phil spray shit, the feeling spray shit before he was public.
Sensitivity sold separately.
Oh, they don't get the A block.
Yeah, they not gonna get the A block.
We talking A block. This Katt Williams.
Yeah, all right, thank you. Because I'm gonna say it's only one nigga that's getting the A block.
We talking about A block.
Yeah,
fuck
it.
We're gonna talk about my uncle.
It's one per. Yo, did y'all watch the whole interview or did y'all watch?
You know what's crazy? I started the whole interview, right?
Gotta watch the whole.
And then because I'm thinking they got all the good stuff out the way. Because then they start talking about his childhood. Then I found he was talking about other shit. I had to circle back to the interview again. So I ended up listening to the whole thing over.
He talked about his childhood and himself for 30 minutes. That shit is 2 hours and 30 minutes. He talked about everybody else for
the whole, bro. He wild up.
Shannon Sharpe said, thanks for being here. Yeah, fuck Cedric. Fuck Steve. Fuck Kevin. Yo, thanks for being here.
Crazy.
So I think what set him up, because he said in the interview, when Ricky Smiley was up there with him, I think that's what set him up. When Ricky Smiley up there talking about the Friday movie.
But how?
That's what set him off, bro.
That's exactly what set him off.
That's what set him off. He's like, oh, that's what.
But he got mad at Shannon Sharpe for not refuting it. Fam, I don't know that he lying.
That's not his job to refute it.
I don't know that he's lying.
That's not his job to do that.
Shannon was under pressure. I never seen that man.
He was
so
shuffling
quiet,
the papers
bro.
so hard.
No, go back and watch the cards. Them cards are bit like this. He was struggling so hard.
He didn't know that was going on.
He got three questions off. He only got three questions off.
He didn't know
the amount of sips he took.
I watched it twice.
Yo, the amount of sips he took. He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna take another one of these.
Because and then Katt killed him with the "I'm not fueled by alcohol. I took one sip.
Yeah.
Way less than you."
I said, "Oh shit!" But here go the funny shit. He knew it.
Then he
every time after he said that Shannon Sharpe lifted his cup to take a sip. He pretended to take a sip of an empty cup. Katt didn't even have nothing left
until Shannon poured him another one. Because there was about 4 sips he took with nothing in the cup. There was 4 sips he took with nothing in the cup.
Nothing in the cup.
Like, he was wilding. But he was on.
I love it. Fuck it. Kick the year off. Go crazy. Go crazy, bro. Fuck it.
Shit, yo, Unc didn't know what was going on.
He like the Mr. Krabs meme.
Unc didn't know. He's like, boy, I might not have a show.
Woo, what's that little shit he be doing? Yeah, that nigga.
Yo, all right. So what was your biggest takeaway? Because I got mine, but what was your biggest takeaway from the entire interview? You said you took clips. You saw clips. I watched the entire thing twice.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it 100. And it's gonna sound crazy, but the biggest thing I took from it, I love the shout out he gave to Bernie Mac, bro. At the end of the day, bro, that nigga's the king of comedy. Bro.
That's a fact. He's always been on for you.
Bernie Mac is the real king, and I'm glad throughout all that craziness of 2 hours, that one golden moment that he did have was about Bernie Mac. As far as comedians go, making sure niggas understood he is the
But he did that while shitting on everyone.
I loved it though.
He was like,
he shit on all the kings of comedy.
He was like, Steve, yeah, you hated on them, but that was Bernie's tour.
Yeah.
He's like, nigga, you didn't want to do movies, but you called Ocean 11 for his shit. Like,
he got no range. They ain't gonna make nobody that look like Mr. Potato Head.
They said nobody gonna get a country bumpkin.
It was wild, bro.
That looked like Mr. Potato Head.
You gotta remember, out of all the kings of comedy, Bernie Mac got his. Remember, everybody had their solo show. Bernie got his last. Niggas didn't really think Bernie's was gonna take off. Steve got his first, then D.L. Hughley. Then Cedric, him and Cedric was on. They joined together.
Steve shit.
Niggas wasn't really trying to fuck with Bernie for bro. And then he did his Bernie Mac show. It ended up being better than all their shows combined, bro.
And let's be clear, this is something that people may not know, but it is researchable.
Facts.
Some of this information isn't new.
It's real. Yeah, Steve and them been beefing for years.
Mark Curry, Mr. Cooper, as more people may know him, been going at Steve Harvey for stealing his jokes and stuff.
Yeah, we knew that wasn't his real hair.
We knew that. No, at first.
Not at first. Like years. Once he got to 50, we like, bro, that's not your shit.
At first. Once
he got to 50, we knew that was.
We was giving him credit for the cleanest shit. Was clean. The sharpest hairline in the history.
Boy, that shit was a box.
Cut your finger touching that shit.
Boy, that shit was clean.
Nah,
once he got to 50 and it didn't move, all right, Steve.
All that to find out that the nigga just had the Dr. Phil spray shit, the Phil spray shit before he was public. Now we got it.
Nigga had the Trump before Trump. That was crazy. I ain't like that.
That was crazy.
But
so that was my biggest takeaway. Bernie Mac.
That might just be my vibe.
T.
I'll be back.
Cause I think a lot of people missed my biggest one. I think a lot of people missed
one. I do appreciate he shouted out the new comedians that's like on the come up and kind of supported them. Not on like no shade. It was like that's, old school the best because old heads be
always
hating on the new school. So he gave them their flowers. And it's a little bit tougher for them now with just social media and platforms. It's a little bit easier to get the exposure, but it's a little bit tougher as far as the internet critiquing.
It's tougher, though, because
what's homeboy name?
Do they do stand-up?
Yeah, he do stand-up. His TikTok clips are funny as hell.
Who does he back?
But I tried to... No, it's a white guy. Okay. But I tried to watch his special.
Trash.
Yeah, but that's what... But
yeah, nah. But
it's hard. It's harder today. The only reason why it's harder today is because even Katt spoke to it, and we've said it plenty of times here. You can't if the joke gets out, it ruins it for your tour. So if they get on social media with a video of your jokes, it ruins going forward. You got a 50-city tour, and we know your jokes by city 3. That's tough. Back in the day, they never had to deal with that. Now you got we literally got to lock our phone up. So you go see Kevin Hart, you don't got your phone for 2 hours.
Yeah,
right.
Like you got to walk out there to go get your phone. Like that shit is
because you can go back and even Kevin Hart you can go back and watch different comedy shows that they used to do back in the day, and they've told the same joke multiple times,
over and over. It's like rappers. They used to go to the station and rap the same verses over and over because you on the West Coast, niggas on the East Coast didn't hear the shit.
Yep.
Nigga, I go to the East Coast, niggas down South didn't hear the shit. I can use the same shit over and over. So it is a little tougher, but everybody had, back then they didn't have social media to blow them up and use TikTok. So it's a double-edged sword. Yeah.
Before I get yelled at.
What, you about to go live?
No.
Oh, you're talking ahead of the mic. Yeah. Talking in front of the mic. Talking in front of the mic.
What was your takeaway?
My biggest, all right, so he let a lot of shit off. He talked about the joke stealing with Cedric. He talked about Ricky Smiley and Friday lying about the switching. He lied about how many books he read, all of that. The one thing that made me go back and read and like hit the 30-second shit a few times was when he said this shit about Ludacris.
Oh, about his wife and shit?
No.
You got the
Illuminati?
When he said, they came to us and said, we want y'all both to do a movie. We got $200 million, but y'all got to do X, Y, and Z. Mm-hmm. And only one of us were in 10 movies going forward and got $200 million.
Yup.
I was like, God, Ludacris astray?
He ain't lying.
God damn. That's when I knew it was like, all right, he letting everybody. He don't give a fuck. He letting everybody have it.
I don't see him in that movie though.
Which movie?
Katt and Fast and the Furious?
At all.
Yeah, nah, I don't. I mean,
at all.
Copy.
I'm trying to think. Was there another movie prior to that Luda might have did?
No, Luda's breakout was
Fast and Furious.
100%.
But I don't see Katt Williams in them shits. I see Bow Wow in them shits more than him.
That was his breakout, but was that his first?
That's what I'm trying to like. What was that his first like movie role? It wasn't Hustle and Flow.
Katt Williams never really played another part except his type of parts though.
Yeah, he always played.
No, I'm trying to think what the role was that they brought to them too. That they was like, we got to pick one of y'all. I'm trying to think what that movie could have been.
To an Illuminati thing, and it had to be one or the other of us, and decisions had to be made. So it was both of us. We were equal. One of us had to cut off all their hair, and couldn't do the sideburn thing no more with the points. And the next person they said was going to get $200 million because they were going to pay him $10 million a movie to do 2 movies. And that's how the conversation happened. One of those persons turned out to be Ludacris, and the other person turned out to be Katt Williams. Now, one person ended up with a light-skinned, ugly-faced wife that's never done it. Remember I told you that if I say that, it applied to 7 people? Yes. It's part of what they give you. Okay? I didn't get it. I'm not mad at.
So when I, like, that kind of stopped me. I ain't gonna lie. That shit stopped me in my tracks. I was like,
cause I ain't gonna. Anytime anybody drop the Illuminati secrets that go on, it'd be kind of crazy. And then when they drop a name with it, it always be kind of crazy, bro.
But him shooting at the comedians is one thing. For Luda to catch the random stray, I was like,
no, he had smoke for everybody, bro.
Again, Diddy, I get. Kanye, I get. They in the news. Luda ain't doing nothing. Like, that nigga is off making Fast and Furious 11. Why? What did he do?
Something happened. Katt came up there with an objective, bro.
Yeah, I don't want to ever be for a nigga like him.
No,
I seen this little thing they broke down, like his chain that he had on. And the symbol is like he's covering up the
Illuminati.
Nah, the other shit going on with the list. What's the
name? Epstein.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Epstein.
So they're like, this is right. This is going more viral than the Epstein list right now.
It is.
So they're saying he's like, they put him here to clickbait in order to get traction and cover up the list that's going out.
But when you mentioned the chain,
I
stared at that chain for at least half the episode because I couldn't understand what it said. Yeah. It said woke going one way, but it had a symbol in between the W and the O.
Right.
So I'm like, I don't know if that's supposed to be a letter. So I kept reading woke, and then when you go down, it said another thing, but it didn't have the same symbol in between it. So I couldn't literally half of the episode, I'm looking at his chain, trying to figure out what that shit was. So when you said it, I swear to God, bro, I'm staring at his shit.
I mean, even stuff like
when
that.
you go back and watch it, you'll see it.
I'm gonna look at it.
Because I was thinking too, like, damn, that list really did just drop, and not everybody
Nobody's
really talking about it.
Oprah, not Oprah. Whoopi is the only person who came out and said
she was like, I don't even leave the house.
She's like, I've never been to the island.
She said, I don't even leave the house.
Everybody else is silent. Everybody else is silent.
Everybody ain't saying nothing on it.
Everybody else is silent.
Going crazy.
But then
Whoopi said she don't leave the house.
She said she
the only person. She's the only person that came out and said she has no parts in that.
Go nowhere.
She's like, fuck that.
I know the government control that shit, so they gonna make sure they pushing that more than.
That's even more fire that I got a picture with Whoopi Goldberg.
That she ain't do that. Huh? That she ain't never been to the island too.
No, but that she don't even go out like that. She don't even be outside.
That's even more rare for the photo to put her in the right place.
Yeah, now Katt was letting that was the Luda shit shocked me. What he said about Kanye wasn't crazy. I kind of expected the Kanye shit.
No,
the Kevin Hart thing was kind of crazy to me.
It was kind of bald.
He was wrong on some of that though.
But then Kevin, y'all seen the old interview?
Yes,
Breakfast Club. I love that shit.
I've seen that interview came to my mind the moment he started talking about Kevin Hart. Mm-hmm. That was the first interview that came to my mind because I remember watching that interview and saying Kevin Hart makes a lot of good points here because the shit Katt Williams said when he was talking to that fat girl. And he was killing her. Yeah. The shit he was saying about ticket sales and all that couldn't have been true. Yeah. Because had it been true, means you sell more than Beyonce when she goes on tour and you don't.
Right.
So it couldn't have been true. So the shit that when Kevin Hart went up there and was defending Tiffany Haddish, that was the first thing that popped in my mind. So I'm like, nah, some of this shit is not right. Like maybe y'all don't know that, but he was wrong. He was wrong in some of the shit he was saying. His numbers
was absolutely wrong.
Yeah, he was wrong in some of the shit he was saying when
2018 for the
if
that's a bad mess up.
If Shannon Sharpe, whoever producer didn't help that, bro, that was bad because it fucked me up.
He was like, "Yeah, I got the numbers wrong," and I'm like,
"I was
20 years,
even when he said it, I'm in my head like
2018.
Was there a new?
No, there wasn't, bro. That's what I'm saying.
He said 2020. I said, wait. There was a new Kings. I started Googling
numbers.
This shit.
Was way off.
Way off. 20 years
way
off.
Bro.
20 years off. And then Cedric came out and said, bro, I was performing that in the 80s.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know anymore.
So I was more
shocked. And the jokes wasn't even the same, bro.
It was kind of only the
same concept.
Bro, I went back and watched the joke, bro. It's literally just turn the music down to Parallel Park.
Yeah.
But then Cats is you got to get out and push the car and all types of shit.
He started
doing
that. Same concept with the car situation, but not the same joke.
It wasn't, I mean, it's not really the same joke.
And at the end of the day, we do it. Like, you really do turn your music down to park.
Like,
you got to hear your pocket.
Yeah.
I guess you want to hear to make sure you ain't bump that shit behind you.
I turn the music down to find the address. Now, hold on. Wait. Hold on.
That is a fact.
Because you're rapping in your head as you're trying to read.
You're at night. You don't got no porch light. It's clipped.
I can't do that yet because I can't have Lil Wayne on and trying to read the ad because I'm going to be rapping as I'm trying to read the address, but it don't work like that.
Working at FedEx, bro, right now. You already know it get dark at 4 o'clock. You on the road till 7. I'm like, hold on, wait. Let me turn this down.
But no.
Speaking of
what
that,
say?
I ain't get a pack. No, I'm just.
What do you feel about that?
I don't know
a
nothing
gatekeeper.
about
That was what I
that
was saying when he said, "Fuck the money."
I believe that though.
That you think Kevin Hart's a gatekeeper?
Not,
and one of them gatekeepers.
Maybe not Kevin Hart.
He gets to select who comes
yeah,
through the door.
No, he got to that. He's worked himself to that. He's worked himself to that position. The year that they not allowed, but the year he made $80 million, he's there now. You made 80 in a year. You there now. Yeah. Like, you're in those rooms. You're not. I mean, you.
So does that make him the Illuminati, or did he just put enough work into where he has his credibility?
Nah, because
holds weight.
I don't want to use.
I don't like gatekeepers.
Hold on.
I just don't. Like
I don't want to use the term Illuminati, right?
Yeah.
Because you know what he's trying to say he got the power to select and choose who they put in.
Yeah, but that's not always.
That's
like it's not always Illuminati.
That's
based.
power and
that's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking. How we splitting that?
No, but your original question is the gatekeeper. He's 100% a gatekeeper.
Absolutely.
100% because he can. Prime example, Lil Rel. If you watch a Lil Rel movie, he is a fat Kevin Hart.
Right.
He's just a fat Kevin Hart.
Who that?
Lil Rel.
Lil Rel, the light skin.
He not dark skin. The nigga from Get Out. The cop from Get Out.
Who am I?
Lil Rel is the dark skin cop from Get Out.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I know you're talking about now. Yeah.
He is he looks, sounds, talks, everything just like Kevin Hart. And Kevin Hart put him on. So he has the ability to get you in movies. He has the ability to, but if you not.
And that's one of the guys that Katt named and was like Kevin Hart, you're never in a movie. Like, you're not really that funny. You're not that talented. Right. Like, you're not nice looking to where people want to see you. And that was his opinion. I'm not saying he right or wrong.
Even with the Shannon Sharpe shit, he was wrong. And again, it's subjective. But saying some of them niggas are not funny is not true.
Yeah.
But like you said, that's
subjective.
Yeah,
so can we talk about that?
All right, but we can say Cedric the Entertainer.
Cedric's kind of funny.
Steve Harvey on Family Feud is funny.
Steve Harvey on Family Feud.
Katt Williams talking about on stage as the craft. So let's keep it stand up.
Don't do that.
Let's keep it stand up. So this is what I was saying to my wife the other day.
None of them niggas stand up.
This is what I said to my wife the other day. Like,
in Phase Encore straight.
In 2000, in the year 2000, when you thought about stand-up comedy, are those the guys you had as the kings?
No, hell no. Bernie and that's it. Bernie and that's it.
That's it.
It stopped.
And I think that's the point. Now, was he exaggerating? Was he putting spins and twists on it?
He was adding ketchup to the tomato sauce.
Yeah, absolutely. Sure. But ultimately, like, were those the kings of comedy?
Right.
When?
Nah.
So, but it's not saying, and I'm not saying they weren't funny. I'm not saying they're not funny.
You know what I did agree with? Not all the way agree with, but as I got older, because Kings of Comedy was one of my favorite things to watch growing up.
He be in the building. I'm just here so I won't get fined.